Okay.
BFF thumbnails.
Gotcha.
That's what I use Photoshop for.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just do what Rhea goes and just make my thumbnails in MS Paint.
Just do what it does.
Yeah. Or, but who did I say?
It said me.
Okay.
BFF
Oh.
thumbnails.
Oops. Gotcha.
Okay. So we're
I mean,
live.
you may as well be the same person, but yeah, I meant Steven.
No, tell that to Steven. Like, just actually tell that to Steven.
I will.
By the way, we're live.
Hello, people.
Hello, everybody. This is the Great Reek, and as you probably heard, that was Dell. And we welcome you yet another Dark Deity stream. I kept thinking we were on chapter 5 for some reason. Or 25.
Okay, that's what I say. Chapter we have long since.
Yeah, we have long since passed chapter 5, but I thought we were on chapter 25. And I thought,
yeah.
You know what, let's do chapter 25, 26, 27 today.
I cannot remember what chapter. Oh, yes, I can. Never mind. Ignore me.
Because. So we still got, like, I thought this was the second to last stream for Dark Deity. Still got, like, 2 more streams. I want to save the final chapter as its own stream. No?
Yeah. Yeah. But sorry, Steven responded to my DM a lot faster than I thought he would.
My working again. Work, but yeah. So we have finished chapter 23 last time. So we already did all our bonds. My God, I'm so glad to have units that are this. I just gotta take some time to always like love Monroe.
Yeah.
Because look at this complete nut of Chad. Then you've got Liberty, who's still amazing. Alexa, who's getting better. Oh, now the Photoshop decides to finally finish loading. But you know what? We've already gone past all the units. Are you ready to start the chapter, mate?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty.
I posted what you told me to post to send to Steven. He's like, elaborate on that.
I just turned. All forces prepared to crash on the walls of Sojourn. Marching now, the party has devised a plan. Have an inside man, Dolphin Bloodstone. A well-respected longtime member of the Palace Guard, Dolphin believes that Varric needs to be stopped. He has arranged for the party to sneak through a small black gate, giving them direct access to the gatehouse.
So Dolphin, if you don't remember, is if you remember that like that guy with like in chapter 21 with the blue hair and like the wolf kind of like helmet he was wearing?
Oh, the one that I spared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that's Dolphin.
Okay, what happens if you end up killing him?
I don't know if you can kill him actually.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you could kill him, what happens? But okay. They can make it to the controls. They'll be able to open the city gates.
I hear birds.
That's my water cup.
Oh.
Makes a weird sound when you drink out of it.
Okay.
That's one of those hospital cups.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Abyss, take me, what of you? You picked up too much foul language from Brooke. Oh, come now, 4-2.
Be happy Marin doesn't spot you when you say it. We are, believe me.
So there it is. Sojourn in all its glory. Don't get all sappy on us now, Garrick. Hold on, who's sappy?
I think we can all see it coming. Big speech about how much you love and appreciate us.
I'd planned nothing of the sort. Regardless, if I had been, you'd have gone and ruined it.
I've been meaning to ask. I used to miss Brookstead a lot. I don't any... It's that bad.
I don't know. Brookside isn't our home anymore.
How could you say that? I always imagined we'd return after all. Put down roots for future generations.
I don't know. I want my children to be able to make their own path. I know what you mean, Garrick. After all I've been through, I had to think the Academy's a cruel system.
I wouldn't have gotten to meet all our new friends the other way.
There's something to be said for that. Part of my true destiny was to be a stable hand. Here we go.
What?
Garrick, there's no chance in 1,000 lifetimes you'd be a stable hand.
Why not? I'd be a great stable hand.
Alden, just because
Alden.
Oh wait, that's...
Alden, just because it worked out for us doesn't mean it would be for the next generation. Or, it would, whatever. Think of all our friends from Brookstead that have had to betray their morals for Varric.
Yeah, but most of them were mean to me anyway. I love his childish logic. Like, yeah.
It's like that one line from the Iron Bull and Dragon Inquisition, where it's like, I forget what he says, but like, one of the party members will respond, they probably had families, children, and the Iron Bull just goes, yeah, but they were assholes.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's probably where the guy got the inspiration for this.
I would not be surprised. It's got a point. To the abyss with them.
I guess it's impossible to say what our lives will look like even a year from now.
If all goes well, lots of red meat and get distant stream of good wine.
Come on.
You've had 2 mugs of wine in your whole life. So, maybe I want to get into the culture of it. I hear they have 100 different types over in Lavelle.
I didn't like wine when I tried it.
Who gave you wine?
Oh, no.
Oops. You made me promise not to say anything. It was just a sip.
I'm going to kill Ford one of these days. Oh, hey, he'd probably be a good person to ask, hang on. Oh, hey, he'd probably be a good person to ask about wine.
Again with the wine. I hope we get the chance to enjoy ourselves like that. I just can't really see it happening.
Oh, Irving the realist. Let me have my dreams.
Please.
I hope everyone sticks around. It's like having a big family.
I hope so too.
Well, I'm ready to put it all to the test. Show Varric what we're made of. We've come this far. We can do this.
If it means an end to the violence, I'd do anything. Let's just hope that we can handle peace as well as we've handled the war.
Let's hope. All right.
This is our contact?
Dilfin.
Oh.
Do you want to be Dilfin?
Fuck, there we go. Huh?
I'll be Dilfin.
Yeah, I can take Dilfin. Dilfin Bloodstone at your service. None of the newer guards knew about the Sinders, but we still have to be quick. Come on.
You'll find your way.
You'll have to find your way from here. Head south along the battlements and you should find the gatehouse. I don't think I need to explain how to pull the lever that opens the gate.
Don't worry.
Thank you. You're doing the right thing.
That's what we all like to think, right? Just do everything you can to stop the bloodshed. If you take Varric out, I promise you many of us will lay down arms.
That's what we're hoping for. You're a good man. Thank you.
Get out of here before someone sees you. I have a feeling it's about to get rocky. Come on, let's try to get the gates open with as few casualties as possible. It's about time we end this.
Varric?
If you do make it to Varric, make sure you finish this. The people of Delhi are with you. All of us.
So is this like a two-parter chapter where you immediately go get a base in
No. This is just like one chapter.
Oh no, I'm talking about like going from
Yeah.
24 to 25.
I don't remember actually. I think you get a base.
Okay, if you don't, then we're doing chapters 24, 25, and maybe
26?
26.
Okay.
And then 27.
Honestly, at that rate, I feel like we should just go ahead and, like, if you want to save the final chapter for its own stream, I don't, like, if we do 26, I feel like we might as well just do 27, too.
It depends on how long we take after 25.
Yeah. None of these maps are particularly long, anyway.
Okay, I also know that we'll probably have a ton of bonds.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
Come on. Loading. Loading to make the stream longer. Loading. Loading to make the stream.
20% of the stream is too fucking good lord. Okay,
No.
so this is effectively just a Seas map.
Okay.
the seize point is down towards the bottom.
Yeah.
It's actually not even that far away from where you start.
We're just down here?
Yeah. So that one of that square, that blue square right there, is a way you need to seize.
Okay, so I just have to go
There's
all the
no-
way down here.
there's another one over on the left too, but just one of those two.
And this one's just the entrance way in.
Yeah. That's it. That's how you get up to the top of the wall.
Oh, sweet
It's kinda hard.
Jesus.
Yeah. This is why you want to end the map quickly, because these enemies are tough.
I see that. Sweet motherfucking. There's my cursor.
Yeah, there's a cursor. It's kind of hard to see with like the pure white floor.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is there a way to make the cursor...
I don't believe so.
I can do that, just for capacity.
Okay. Turn it all the way down.
I was trying to kill the decimal.
Oh.
There we go. Okay,
That's a
you still
little-
can't see for shit.
That's the thing.
Son of a fuck.
So I'd recommend getting one of your high movement units over towards the front of the pack.
Okay, so Liberty, Alexa, Bianca, Irving, Garrick, and Vesta.
Yeah. You want some good offensive units as well as like a one or two high movement units that can perfectly fend for themselves.
Okay. That's all my high move.
Cool.
Aside from Vesta.
Fuck Vesta.
I don't care about which characters you're into, Dal.
I mean,
Said fuck Vesta.
yeah. I know. I was honestly like I said that I'm like in the silence. I'm like, oh, he's gonna find something to turn this around on me, isn't he?
Yep, and I did.
All right.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, this is gonna be hellish. Just for my grid's sake, like fucking hell.
Yeah. I will say,
Fuck Monkey Chief.
something I will say, Liberty's 3 range phase is going to be extremely useful here.
I can probably see that.
Yeah.
Aye?
Hunted. Obliterate this fucker.
You're asking for it!
God damn, Fenton. He's slowly becoming an MVP.
Yeah, just a little bit. I grossly underestimated Fenton when I was first playing. Good lord.
Yeah. Just because I can.
Yeah.
Ooh, a level up.
It's all falling into
Nice.
place.
Not bad, okay. Caius. Oh, this guy does nothing to him.
Yeah, no.
Such an easy target!
I love it when the enemies do jack and shit.
Yeah.
Like, this guy could crit twice. Like, apparently Caius, in all his lack of armor, just has abs of steel.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. Good stuff.
With every shot, progress.
30 defense? What the fuck?
More work.
That's okay. That's why he's not taking any damage.
Wait. Oh, and that's just regular defense.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have the Varden's Ardor equipped.
Yeah,
Which
no.
only increases power to 15% of each weapon stat.
Good lord. Well.
Why does that spell look like the most boss spell ever?
Because it's a cesspool of incomprehensible. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that, but they wouldn't come to me fast enough.
Thought you'd never ask.
Going somewhere, then you lost the train of thought.
Yeah.
And there we go. He said we want to make great use of Liberty's phase.
Yeah. Although with this formation, I'm not sure how doable that is.
Not this turn, at least.
Yeah, not this turn.
There's the stat screen I was looking for. Here, I mean, I did not like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather do the instant guaranteed kill than try for higher damage.
Yeah.
Been waiting for this.
So, Del, how far have you gotten in FF7 Remake?
I just got out of the little like Nibelheim, like early game Nibelheim sort of like flashback / dream, whatever the hell that is sequence.
That sequence. You're still super early on.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah. I don't even think I'm an hour in yet.
I mean, as long as you're still like just, because I know that you fell in, like you seem to with Final Fantasy fall in love pretty quick, which I like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, is there a Final
Also-
Fantasy that you just didn't click with instantly?
Honestly, I guess
Aside from 10.
Strength is the only path to peace.
130 defense, 92 HP. Jesus Christ. I guess FF10 is
I
the
said
first one that
aside
didn't
from
immediately click with me.
You won't feel
Oh,
a
aside from
thing.
FF10.
Yes. Because I knew you were gonna say FF10.
I'm going to abstain from saying FF 12 Urban Wings too, because that's currently it in Dirt and Server, so the only two games my D tier.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not surprised about Dirge Server.
yeah.
That game. Okay, I love the gameplay of it, but the story.
I don't really even. It's just like a very bog standard third person shooter. I don't know. I don't really care
I mean,
for
it was
it.
made to cash on like DM's Devil May Cry hype.
It barely even does that.
Yeah, I didn't say it succeeded. I just said it was meant to.
Fair.
There's a difference.
Okay, fair. I'm trying to think, and I honestly, God, I can't. Maybe FF9,
Time for a beatdown.
but that's just because like coming off like going into it straight out of like FF8, which is like going back to like a more traditional Final Fantasy game, like was like kind of weird at first, but I don't know.
I mean, that's fair. Like,
Yeah,
you fell hard for FF8. That one.
FF8 is so good, man.
It really is. Like,
Careful. We need to move as one.
it's like one of the most divisive FF games, but it really shouldn't be.
Yeah. Like it's like people always like people always say for games like SMT3, like there are a bunch of SMT games that do loads of things better than SMT3, but SMT3 gets all the love. For me, that's basically what FF10 is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like, there's games
Yeah.
that do a lot of its stuff better.
Thought you'd never ask.
Yeah.
I mean,
the fucking the tweet I made about like the masculine just like fuck FF10 embrace FF10 got like fucking Lucas.
yes,
Like on Twitter.
me and Lucas talk a lot.
Yeah. Apparently he retweeted that and like it's got like the tweet's gotten like it got like almost like 14 likes immediately, which isn't a lot, but I mean it's more than I'm used
My
to.
shield
So
is yours.
Yeah.
Draw near to the light.
It's not a lot by like your usual stuff, but
yeah. Because I only have like barely even 200 like followers, so nothing.
You've made your death a necessity.
Also, I'm doing this just to see if Irving double crits and just take out 100 HP. And,
That's fine.
come on. Irving, you can crit, bitch.
But more likely to crit than not crit. Come on, man.
Do it at higher damage, but
I was trying to figure out like my like top 5 Final Fantasies. Cause like I could just like go off like what like the first 5 list of
I've been saving this just for
I mean,
you.
but I don't know. I'm not sure if that's really like so far my favorite is without question FF13.
yeah.
Second favorite currently would be
Let's get going.
oh god, brain, please work.
If you're sure.
Fuck brain.
Are you sure?
Hang on. Let me do it. What the fuck?
I've got it.
Brain is not working.
Brain.exe has decided fuck you.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I feel that.
My favorite's definitely FF13. I think my next favorite would be FF4 the After Years. Cause like there's just like something about like FF4 the After Years. Like for me, I think it's like like out of like the classic quote unquote playing Final Fantasy games, I think the After Years is my favorite of the bunch.
With the After Years, it's just got that charm to it. It's just got so much
Yeah.
charm and respect for the game it follows. And also, I will say
Yeah.
this, the PSP version did a damn
You
good
won't
job at
feel a
fixing
thing.
all the issues.
Yeah.
Because you heard about the
I've actually-
issue of the original Wii, right?
What now?
The
Father,
issue about
give
like
me
how
strength.
your defense stat and armor didn't work in FF4 the After Years.
Oh yeah, so like you were taking like so much more damage than you would be otherwise.
Yeah, like fun fact. Fun fact. The hardest
No
fight in the
time for
game
failure.
because of that is Ifrit.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Because Ifrit on normal at
You've
that
made
point
your
will
death a
deal
necessity.
about like 5k damage.
Jesus fucking Christ. Like I don't think anyone had that when I was in like the final dungeon.
Yeah, no.
Number 3 is
You won't feel a
FF8,
thing.
I think. FF8 is just like it's so good.
The thing, okay, can I just ramble about FF8 for a second?
Yeah.
With FF8, it's the most relatable Final Fantasy, I feel.
Yeah. Like it doesn't really try to be anything super duper like, well, I'm rather ironic to say that when like the second half of the game puts you through the most like incredible like the most insane stuff in a Final Fantasy game yet.
Yeah,
But like
but when I say like most relatable, I'm talking about like the characters, like Squall.
yeah, the characters.
Yeah,
Like
you cannot tell me that
Zell's just a bro.
Zell's a bro, but Squall is one of the most relatable FF protagonists.
Oh, you said Squall. I thought you said Zell.
No, I was talking about Squall.
Okay.
Like, well, I was talking about
Yeah.
characters in general, but like using Squall as a starting point.
Squall's also like one of the most like misunderstood, I feel.
See, the problem is that Squall came out at a time, like like
Our enemies will fear us.
FF7 started the whole like RPG fan bases we know.
Yeah.
And then
So like people just people are kind of sick of like the box center tropes now, so people just look at Squall and they don't see anything but that. And it's like,
and also with Squall, like they were marketing they were like, hold on, let me heal Irving.
Squall's just kind of like a product of the time sort of thing.
Yeah, he's a product of the time. And the big issue with him, like the big thing is that like, because like at the time people were playing more off stereotypes in RPGs than actual
Yeah.
character,
Yeah.
people saw Squall as just another stereotype of the emo boy that everyone was falling for at the time.
Yeah. A lot of the world's problems would be solved if people would actually fucking read. Number 4, I think, would probably maybe FF6. Like it's such like a basic bitch pick, but like FF6 is like there are games that's like go down in history as like an all-time like unbeatable classic. Usually, like if you go back and play those games today, they're like you're usually just like, yeah, this is good, but I don't really see what all the hype was about like all these years ago. FF6 is like one of the first games I've ever played. That's like one of those games that actually did live up to the hype.
Yeah, FF6, like,
all blend in.
a lot of people will be like, a lot of people love FF6, and you're like, you'll be like at first, oh, I don't see. They'll be like, okay, this game probably isn't as good as people are hyping it up to be, and then you get shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like fucking like I think that's what I like most about FF6, the fact that it's withstood the test of time.
Yeah.
And then number 5, I think, would probably just be FF15. Even after playing all through all the others, FF15 is still so good.
It is, like, FF15 was severely underrated. It's,
Yeah.
like, still severely underrated, like, especially I blame the fucking Versus 13.
Yeah, fucking the fucking Tetsuya Nomura fanboys.
Yeah, the people that are like, Versus 13 was the game we're supposed to get this overly dark, gritty Final Fantasy that we didn't end up getting.
Good.
Good, like, I don't trust Nomura to write that.
Yeah, that's like probably my big, like I've said this a million times, but that's kind of my biggest issue with FF10. When you take the silly out of the Final Fantasy, it's no longer Final Fantasy, or at least it doesn't feel like it.
I mean, okay, some dark,
Like again, I guess not really even the silly. It's more so just like
having the
there's just,
lightheartedness to it.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Like you're going like in every single game, you're going on an adventure with like people you eventually grow to learn, grow to values like friends and family and all that. When you take that out of the story, it's not Final Fantasy anymore.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, even
Which, I mean,
the darkest Final Fantasy up to this, like, the literal darkest ones, like Type 0 and 6.
Yeah, they still have their moments of like
Alright.
banter and like just like lighthearted like interactions and all that.
Ultros. Enough fucking said.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and also like the fucking like the ending to Type 0, or at least the pre-New Game Plus. I think I still need to get back on that at some point. But like the ending was basically like like it's sad, but then like still sort of like the
The whole thing, that Final Fantasy
Yeah.
likes to end its stuff.
You're
Yeah.
really gonna try me?
it's like they accept it's like they accept their fates and like they live out their last moments together, as I said. It's just like the classmates that they always were. It's good.
Yeah. Type 0 was a game I didn't appreciate until, like, I really started okay, Del, there's a YouTuber I think you should watch that I think you love.
Okay.
His name is Final Fantasy Peasant.
Okay.
He does a lot of theory videos and deep lore dives into Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Okay.
He's also a silly as fuck British dude.
Oh, perfect. All right, cool.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, so
I do remember seeing like a video that popped up in my recommended that said like some video called titled like why Final Fantasy Type 0 is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Is that the guy who made that?
I don't think that is. I would check
Okay.
if I had my phone on me,
Okay.
but I don't at the moment. I had left it charging.
Final Fantasy Peasant, is that what you said his name was?
Yeah, his name is Final Fantasy Peasant.
Okay.
Calls himself that because he started Final Fantasy super late. His first
Yeah.
one was Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, that's
His first ever Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 13, and he fell head over heels for that game.
yeah.
Like, so that's how you know he's quality. Like, he loves 13. Like, his next favorite's like Type 0.
Yeah. So this guy's just a sort of just like an FNC nut, basically, is what it sounds
It's
like.
on.
FF who?
An FNC.
Yeah, he's an FNC nut, but he also loves like Final Fantasy 12, everything. But like he started with the
I'm all
FNC stuff.
fired up.
But he finds stuff about every Final Fantasy. Like back in like for the 30th anniversary, back like in 2017,
With some style.
he did videos about characters in Final Fantasy, and like the inspiring messages you can take from them,
Yeah.
which was a pretty cool
Easily done.
thing.
Yeah. You know, it's weird because like we have like dedicated like little like corners and
Got it.
on YouTube for like stuff like Megaton and like Fire Emblem and like all that. I've yet to really, maybe I just need to look harder, but I've yet to see like a sort of like a close thing community for like Final Fantasy YouTubers. I'm sure it exists.
The thing that's Final Fantasy
like-
YouTubers is that Final Fantasy YouTube is
Yeah.
funny
Get on
enough,
your
despite
knees
being
and
one of the
beg.
biggest series, one of the most niche YouTubers.
Interesting.
Because the fan base is so fucking divided.
Yeah, it's like each game has like its own little community pretty much.
And here
Each
I
game has
thought
its
I'd
own little
seen it all.
community. Each era has its own. Like you have the SNES oldies, or the NES oldies, like the people that are like, oh, I love myself some good old FF1. I love myself some FF3.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy peaked after Final Fantasy 6.
Oh, all right.
It depends on what you mean by after, but yeah, sure.
My
Or
shield
peaked
is
at Final
yours.
Fantasy 6.
Oh. Yeah, I love FF6, but I don't know if I'd go that far.
A lot of people would. You have a lot of people that are like, once Final Fantasy stopped being in like a pure fantasy world like that, I'm like, Midgar is still a fantasy world, just a more modernized
it's like-
fantasy world.
Yeah, it's like a, I don't know, I don't think urban fantasy is quite the term, but it's like,
It's steampunk fantasy
yeah,
or cyberpunk fantasy.
yeah. Which I do like a bit of I do like a bit of cyberpunk in like the fantasy stories like that, because like I don't like pure like unadulterated fantasy just like has like the tendency to just kind of like bore me sometimes. I don't know what it is, but maybe I'm just weird, but it's like I don't know. I do still like the old FFs, but even then like they still had like some elements of just like steampunk
Not
to
bad,
them.
not bad.
I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy 1 is a fucking rug trip of a tabletop game.
I was not expecting Final Fantasy 1 story to be as like have as much to it as it did, honestly.
Yeah, like the time travel, the weird shit. Like early NES Final Fantasies have a lot more story than people give them credit for.
Yeah.
Like FF2 is one of the most compelling war stories they've ever played.
Yeah.
Like honestly, hot take. I still think Final Fantasy 2 is better than Final Fantasy fucking like original FF4, not the after years. I love the after years, but
Yeah.
but the thing I love about FF2 is that it took risks. It had consequences.
Yeah.
How can I assist?
FF2 and FF4 for me are kind of like equal in my eyes. Like I've got FF2 in S tier and I got FF4 in A tier, but like FF4 would be like the top of A tier, whereas like FF2 would be like the bottom of S tier. So it's like if you're
Yeah.
looking at like the actual placements, they wouldn't be really be that far off. But it's like
I'd be honored. Am
Yeah, I
ready?
get what you're saying though.
yeah. FF4 is just like it's just like a very like it's kind of what defined like the idea of like a standard like JRPG sort of thing.
Exactly. Also, I'm getting a lot of garlic bread, so this must be the most French army we've ever faced.
They're French? You mean Italian?
Garlic bread's French, motherfucker.
But then why is it like?
Oh wait,
more
I'm thinking. You're right. I'm fucking stupid right now.
you were thinking of like fucking baguettes.
I'm thinking of baguettes. Yes, I'm thinking of baguettes. You can excuse me for that, Del. I usually don't speak for songs.
Very fair.
Bro, you know what? I'm not worried if he gets hit when he gets hit. Because he's got enough HP to fucking
Cross the
survive.
road, Valburin.
Also, does he have thingamajig?
Damn.
No, because he may have a battle mage. Never mind.
Now, what thingamajig?
The conjurer lifesteal thing.
Oh yeah, no, he's not a
Yeah,
conjurer.
you made him a battle mage. Yeah. I don't know if you deployed Alden, but I think you should have that.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which like they nerfed like
Are you
as
sure?
of the balance patch they nerfed it down from 33% to 20%.
Can do.
Still pretty damn good.
yeah.
Especially on like Alvin, who just like melts through the game.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that makes Alvin or like Alden so good is his personal skill.
Yeah.
Like, who decided it's okay to have it be like, oh, the minimum stats you can roll is 4 stats. You can't get less than 4 stats per level up.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I've got a lot to learn.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they were fucking going wild with shit.
They were. Is this the same? Okay, I think so. Alright, so yeah, if Irving can survive this initial onslaught, he can get to that little square over there, seize, and then we'll be done.
Father, give
Yeah.
me strength.
It only took 40 minutes.
Yeah. But granted, he has to not die on the way there.
You won't
but,
feel
like,
a thing.
Yeah, but Irving's good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, Liberty's up here too. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Liberty's here.
It's on.
There's like some kind of chest over there on like the very like right-hand side of the wall, but I don't know what it does. I don't know what it has, and I wouldn't really waste time to figure out what it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to. It's not like items are that important in this game.
Yeah. It's just self-auto, really, at the end of the day.
I mean, buying more weapon boosters would be nice, but not needed.
I guess.
Good old Fenton. Received more garlic bread. Goddamn Italians.
I mean, we are in the marketplace.
Goddamn Italians. Like, I'm just expecting some guy prepare. I'm just looking for the mafia now. Looking some obvious people that are trying too hard to not fit in.
Keep an eye out for any overall wearing plumbers.
Yes.
Well,
Good
the ones
job.
wearing green are the ones wearing green are all right. Keep an eye out for the ones that wear red. Though.
Path to peace.
I was going for more of a JoJo joke.
Oh, you were talking about like part 5 sort of. Okay, guys, see now.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna go for the JoJo joke too.
No. Although, yeah, also keeping an eye out for like a mannequin with like a weird arrow that comes out of his mouth might be a good idea too.
Yeah. Look at this kid. They had no right making him this good.
Yeah. And he just restores like almost 30 HP just from that one attack just by critting.
Yes. Rose can get beat up, which, sorry, but someone's gotta be the bag.
Yeah, we don't care enough.
That's
Oh,
gonna laugh if she
that is a dead Rose.
Eh, magic. Who cares? What the fuck does Reaper even do?
I think that adds like her missing it adds her missing HP to her attack. I think.
Oh, so it's vengeance.
Sorta, yeah. Oh, you can check if you want. I might have that completely wrong though.
This should be fun.
All right. Actually, I'm like.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Right
what
between
does
the
face
eyes.
do again? Like,
It's basically like reposition in 3 houses.
oh, okay.
And yeah,
It has
we
to
took
be
we
done.
took Liberty through Magician, right? Before permanent illusionist.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, move Liberty to the space directly adjacent to that enemy there. The enemy, like, where the hell
Here?
that is? Yeah, and phase Irving over.
Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't necessary, it just looked more impressive.
And arrive.
And we're done.
Yeah.
So was I like 15 minutes?
Chapter?
Yeah.
It was more like 30.
Well, I just. What are we at right now?
Things never
Time.
change.
We're at 41 minutes and 53 seconds.
Oh, damn, okay. Cool.
Yeah, because we spent 10 minutes talking our asses off.
Okay, right, okay. Alright,
Me
so
and
yeah.
you, like, chat.
Yeah.
So, pretty good. And now let's advance. Oh,
Chapter 25, Justice.
there was no story or anything.
Yeah, well, what's there to say?
That's fair.
Alright, time to beat up Garen. I mean, Derek, but he's basically just Garen. Let's not kid ourselves.
Basically, yeah.
So who's taking Garen? Actually, you take Garen because I know who's in this next cutscene, and I
Yeah.
want to take him.
Okay.
I never imagined it would have actually come to this.
I have imagined this day many times. Raising of Laris. I wouldn't have guessed I'd be fighting side by side with some of Delia's finest soldiers.
Indeed.
It's fair to say the same for us. It has all come to this. No fault of our own. Stood before these doors before. Then we hung our heads in shame, scandalized by the thought that we failed our king, whom we swore an oath. Now the same king has sullied his crown by shattering every oath upon which his authority went. Today we will enter this keep with our weapons drawn and our heads held high.
United, we are unstoppable.
Today we have nothing to be ashamed of. With us go justice. The liberation of all of Delia.
What are we waiting for? Thank you for that. So yeah, that was very necessary.
Yeah. Okay, so there is no base camp at Field. Oh, there is. Okay.
Oh, there is. Yeah, there is.
I feel like this shouldn't have been a base camp.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, Liberty and Sarah.
Like, it's good for you to get it's good for the game to give you a chance to restock before like you go into like a big battle like this, but it's weird.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, sell your stuff.
There's some
Exquisite wine. That's +2 mastery. Who cares? Not enough garlic bread to start up a small business.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so level 3s are all they need there.
That's
level
fine. Let's find someone to let's find someone to burn that tier 1 token on.
I have no one to burn that tier 1 token on me.
I'm sure you like. Have you? Does that include Elias?
That includes Elias. Your 3s, 3, your 3, tier 3, all tier 3. Oh, I could buy a couple of tier 2 tokens.
Wait, but you've already got one. You've already got one. You can go and burn that if you want.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so I need just I need 8 for
8.
Sarah, 16 for Vest.
8.
16 total right now.
Oh, yeah, 16 total. 24.
I need 16
32.
total. I'm not gonna spend on Lincoln anymore. That's
Okay.
Vesta. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, she's just like a healer, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that like because she's the only one anyone that's below 30 at this point.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm actually kind of amazed you took Lincoln as far as you did.
He was doing pretty good.
Okay, yeah, like, Lincoln is legit like one of the best hits in the game. I wasn't expecting you to take him as far as he did.
Yeah, no, I was trying to use everyone I could.
Yeah. Lincoln is basically just like you take him into Acolyte, then take him into Phantom, and like he's just like he's like your He's that kind of unit for before Faust joins. So.
Gotcha. And then Faust joins and is just the best.
Yeah.
No, if only you
I
could
know-
sell
I know.
tokens you can't use.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh. And now everyone that's being used at tier 3 weapons.
Alright. Yeah, we can buy a couple of tier 3s too.
Yeah.
They're like 2,200 each, yeah.
Yeah, so just a
Buy
couple.
exactly 2. So who do we burn these on? Monroe?
You know what? He deserves it.
Well, let's get his power weapon up to tier 4.
Yeah, and then I'll use that tier 4 token too.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh no, it's capped out. Oh, you
Yeah, it's
only
capped
one.
out.
Oh.
That's capped out. Yeah. Tier 4 plus 1 is as high as I can go.
Okay, so there's no tier 5.
No, there is not.
Okay, so you can't do a tier 4 token to make their ultimate weapon. Their ultimate weapons is just plus
No.
1.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome though.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: there's an achievement you get for having tier 4 plus 1 on every all tier 4 plus 1 on one unit.
Okay, Monroe, you're gonna get that achievement. But
All right,
now,
time for Aiden.
All right, you do Liberty. I'll do Sarah.
Okay. So what do you make of all this, princess? Or of all this destruction, princess? You've gotten a pretty unique glimpse into your neighboring country, tearing itself apart from the inside out.
Don't celebrate. That's what you're asking. Loss of even a single life is a tragedy. I often think of Irving and his brother. Every time a life is taken, I'd imagine that scene playing out with brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts.
Yes, that news wasn't any easier for me to hear.
I don't expect it was.
But your uncle doesn't appear to share your sentiments.
Oh, he might have one. After what happened to Dolores, Derek's own vengeful rage would have come over him like a plague.
And that is the real tragedy. Everything else is just a symptom. Did you know him well, before all this?
Better than most.
Then I'm sure you find what he's become practically unrecognizable.
I struggled to understand it for a long time, how it was possible, but now I think I do. Spend that much time looking at battle maps. Forget about the real people that live in the places. The real people that fight in your skirmishes. In a position like his, everyone's just a pawn on a war table.
Sarah, people like you give me hope for our future.
I'm flattered, though I'm not sure it's
And
warranted.
here I thought I'd seen it all.
I am. A few months ago, I wouldn't have believed there was a drop of royal blood in Edlin who wasn't boiling over with rage or tainted with corruption. Now I couldn't be more convinced of it. You'll make a great queen, if you're ever given the chance.
I'd be honored.
Sun illuminates that path, I will follow it.
In that case, I'll start praying for clear days.
Alright, so he ranked there. Monroe and Faust. Okay, I'll be Monroe.
Oh boy. So,
Hey.
I guess I'll be talking to myself here.
No, I'll be Faust. Or I'll be Monroe.
No.
I'll be Monroe.
Okay, fine.
You'll be...
Fine.
Unless you want to talk to yourself.
I'm good either way, honestly.
No, I'll just let you.
Go.
Because this is gonna be fun. Okay,
Yes.
time to be Nolan North.
Yes. Tell me, I know you're uneducated, but you mentioned ways for the ability to better exploit their lessers. I'm very curious as to your theories here. Oh, you're all way behind where I come from back in the Expanse. I wasn't aware you came from the Expanse. Unusual for a human.
Anyway.
Unimportant. Small town.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you weren't really abusing economies with scale nearly as well as you could be. Delhi in particular has so much potential. When you refer to scale, I assume you mean the things that get easier to produce as you make more, correct?
Uh-huh.
Something like that, yeah? Then you should know that there are limits to such practices. Others will step in and undercut you. I've spoken on this very issue with my father before. You knew, Monroe. You're just not seeing the whole picture. Yeah, at a certain point you're gonna be disrupting the market so much that messes up your own profit margin.
Ugh.
Obviously. But you're missing the key component here. You have to lose money. Brilliant, Faust. You've no idea what you're talking about, do you?
Stop.
I'm serious, Monroe. You have to lose money. You sell your products so cheap that no one smaller can compete.
Fool.
Yes, allow me to give that which I produce away for less than I spent to create it. Idiot. Think about it. What happens in the long term here? I don't see the point.
Ugh.
Think harder then.
You know, Faust has a good point.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he does. I suppose that others wouldn't be able to match the prices, especially if their operation is smaller. Exactly. You do it for long enough, you run establishments into the ground. And when there's no one to compete with you, you control the market yourself. You demon. It's beautiful. You think such a thing could truly be done? I do, Monroe. You and I could do it together. Think of it as an investment in my intellect. Almost as if I'm purchasing your intellect.
Yeah.
Call it intellectual property and call it living.
Oh god. I fucking love Faust so much.
Good old Faust.
Alexa and Bianca. Okay. I'll do Alexa, you do Bianca.
Hang on, 1 second.
Okay. Gives me time to finish up this candy cane I'm eating.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, you ready?
so I'll be Bianca?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, what's that? Did you get a letter? Alexa? Alexa, are you alright?
Go ahead. Read it.
Huh?
Requisition order. Swords in the amount of 250. At the command of His Majesty King Varric. What is this? Some kind of supply order?
That was the last order my father ever fulfilled.
And you've been carrying it with you this whole time?
It was the order that broke him. That turned the greatest blacksmith Highridge has ever known into a pathetic shrivel of a man. These are still my most vivid memories. I worked with him countless nights, as the fire faded behind his eyes. Eventually there was nothing left but ash and dust. Never lift a hammer again. As long as he lives. That may not be very long at all.
I'm so sorry, Alexa. I can't imagine what that must be like, to watch that happen to someone you love, and be helpless to stop it.
Except I'm not helpless. That's what this letter helped me remember. There was a person who did this. A person who extinguished my father's flame. A person whose own ambitions can be trampled into dust.
No time to waste.
Yes, but...
I know what you're gonna say. That's not gonna make my father the man he was before. And no, it won't. Nothing will.
Come on.
Just because he can't lift a hammer doesn't mean I won't. And as long as I still can, I have every intention of bringing it down on anyone capable of this kind of evil. Hard.
I was actually just going to say, you don't have to take that on all by yourself. That's why we're all here, to stamp out that evil before it has a chance to hurt a single soul more. I got your back, Alexa, and I know you got mine. And that's not just true for me, it's true for all of us. Dare I say even Lincoln.
No, there was a time when might not have believed that.
Oh, do you believe it now?
Who'd have thought?
Yes, I definitely do. The character writing is just top tier in this game. I'm not gonna
It's so
lie.
good. Yeah.
Like, the gameplay's fun, like, it's easily broken, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
boy.
I'll be Fenton.
Yes.
Alright.
Hey, why are doors so afraid of this surface anyway?
I wouldn't say the dwarves are afraid of it.
Uh-huh.
Right. Because bold, courageous dwarf aren't afraid of anything, right?
Aye.
Pretty much, except Sheila's.
Definitely.
Can't blame me there. I think everyone's afraid of a dwarf women.
Well, at any rate, I think dwarves are a bit averse to the surface because they're just not cut out for it. Everything's spread across leagues of flatland. The control of long-legged folk riding long-legged beasts that could just as easily buck a dwarf as a load of barley.
I don't know. I think a horse would have an easier time with the barley.
Dwarves are superstitious about the surface lands as well. They think they might turn to stone under the sun or float away and drown in the ocean of stars.
Jeez.
Like abyss. That's kind of a good point. Should I be worried about that?
Oh, fuck. Has it happened so far?
Stars are pretty great, huh? That's definitely something you miss out on under all that stone.
Personally, looking up at the stars makes me a bit queasy. I try to avoid it when possible.
You think?
Are you sure that's just a side effect of your magma shrooms?
You what?
Magma shrooms? What do you know about my magma shroom?
Oh, nothing. Just something I read.
I've literally never seen you read anything.
Anyway.
Well, better keep your eyes open then. Speaking of which, I was just about to go now. To read a book. To read a book. I'll see you around.
So,
Good
so
stuff.
is Faust doing magic mushrooms?
Oh, God.
Legitimate question though.
I don't know, honestly. I don't remember how this support goes.
Alright. Next one. Faust!
And... What?
Oh, it's a glitch on that one.
Damn it.
Just a glitch.
Damn it.
Yeah, that one's just a glitch.
Damn.
So,
Guys, Rose.
I'll let you
Other
do
Rose.
Rose. Okay.
Okay. Hey guys, take a look at this.
Hold on.
Better not try any of Ren's attacks on me.
Relax, stop being dramatic and look.
That? Bacon?
There is?
How'd you get your hands on this?
Down in my pocket, actually.
Seriously?
There's no way.
Yeah, you're right. That'd be pretty gross anyway. I bought it from a vendor once we breached the city walls.
What? You tell me you bought bacon in the middle of a siege?
Hey, butchers have to make a living.
Oh my.
I mean, she had the time to, because she died, like... Well, she didn't die, but, like...
She got out of the battle pretty quick.
yeah.
Sure, but during a siege?
Do you want it or not?
Oh, of course I want it. Oh man, this is fantastic. Yeah, you are something else, Rose. Hey, wanna share?
To be honest, I was hoping you'd ask that. Is that bad?
Works for me.
Nope, I think it'd be weirder if you didn't.
Good.
Normally I'd start a fire, but maybe we should get a mage to cook since we're on time.
Sure. I'll go get Monroe.
Hold on.
Nah, that'll just go to his head. Better ask Halden. Oh my god.
Alright, I'll be back before you scarf, but I'll be back before you scarf that down raw, hopefully.
Don't give me ideas. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's supposed to be Rose and Faust.
Okay.
doesn't show
Wait,
up on
so
his
then why
end.
does... That's weird. Okay.
I'll be Rose.
Yeah. Rosie, you'll never guess what I've got for you.
Aw, you didn't have to get me any Faust.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, I did it for me, not for you.
Oh. Well, are you gonna tell me what it is?
Even better, I'm gonna show you. Check it out.
A cricket?
Yeah.
A live cricket. One of the biggest I've seen, too, let alone caught.
Do this often? Catching crickets?
Used to be a little bit of a pastime of mine.
Interesting. Whatever keeps the boredom at bay, I guess.
Yeah, you get it.
I can't do this.
Before you ask, I'm not gonna eat that Faust.
Nah, you don't have to eat it. I wasn't even gonna say that. I mean, I think that would be pretty impressive if you did eat it, but you don't have to or anything.
Does it make any?
Jeez.
Sheesh, I give you a gift and the first thing you do is ask me if it's effective.
You like that? Quiet.
It was making a lot of noise when I found it. Maybe it's just scared.
You think so?
And now that I think of it, that seems likely.
Yeah. Let me see you do better then. Here, take it.
Sure. Thanks, Faust.
Oh, one more thing. Hey, if you do decide to eat it, can you call me over first? Nasty as it is, I still wouldn't want to miss it.
I'm not sure I'll ever understand. Oh my.
Same, Rose. Same.
But we don't have to understand. We just have to love him.
Yeah.
Because goddamn is he great. God fucking damn.
Like, this is a character that would never fucking fly in a Fire Emblem game, but, like, that's what makes him so good.
He's basically Henry, if Henry was allowed to go completely unfucking hinged.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And Henry was already fucking pushing it.
Yeah.
Now I just want to see Henry and Faust.
Yeah. Alright, so ready to go?
We're ready.
Alright.
Standing now outside the palace, the revolution holds its breath. Months of hardship and warfare have led to this confrontation. They will finally reach Varric, perish in the attempt. Though nothing is assured, the revolution's resolve has never been seen.
Whew. Rebels
Rebels-
appear to have made their way to the palace.
Oh yeah, that's Varric.
Hmm.
So they have. Between the two of us, we can.
Fool.
You have the aspect and blessing in my power. You must stop them on your own.
What? I order you to fight with me, Kerr. You can't just leave me.
Goodbye.
Certainly.
Coward. Fine, I'll do it myself. Soldiers of Delia, today we stop the murderous rebels. Fight for your kingdom.
So, Eric's way the fuck over there, and we gotta kill him.
Varric will be at his. This is it, friends. Come too far to be stopped now. Let's be done with this.
To arms!
To arms. Okay, so this is a bit of a longer chapter.
Yeah. I forgot how long this could possibly go on for.
Yeah, if this goes on for like past the 2 hour mark, we'll do the bonds and then have like part 14 after. We'll at least be done with this before the new year.
Yeah. Actually, with how short 26 and 27 are, we actually might be able to get the last 3 maps in a single chapter. Or a
I
single
want to
stream,
do
rather.
28 as its own.
Okay, fine.
That's
Then,
just how
yeah,
I am.
Might be for the best if we like end the stream after this map and then do 26, 27 on their own.
Yeah. Come on, loading, loading, loading.
In fact,
Loading,
actually,
loading,
you're officially on Christmas break now, so maybe that could be something we do over the week.
Well, I mean, I'm doing daily FF stream.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, I could sneak in 1 Dark Deity stream so that next Saturday. You know what? Actually, screw it. I might just do 1 daily FF stream, or 1 daily FF stream, and then do a Dark Deity stream after that daily FF stream. Also, I will be right back.
Just don't destroy your voice.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Got to click live scene. Whoops. Now we're back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, this chapter seems a fair bit long.
I don't remember what the quickest path up the garden is. It looks like it doesn't matter though.
I think I know the quickest path.
Oh, yeah, going over to the right would be ever so slightly faster.
And there's a chest I don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
Rose, I think we can just save and start this. The positioning doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah. Then nothing we can't fix after a turn or two.
King Varric has sent countless Delians their lives.
And fruitless conflict.
Time to end his reign.
So we're just gonna kill Varric. I'll go look at his HP real fast.
He's a boss, I know that much. Oh!
Yeah. Granted, not a super buff boss, but I mean, still kind of a boss.
Okay, yeah, he's not that bad. I mean, he's got 50 mastery and 40 dex and defense, but drops a tier 4 token, which will be good for upgrading Monroe.
Yeah. Which I am kind of glad he doesn't have like a super ton of HP because like you have to go through this onslaught of like a million enemies beforehand.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with this 32%. Oh,
Why do you
he
even
crits
bother?
anyway, so... I was like, you know what? I didn't know she was gonna crit, so might as well just let her just barrage and kill.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just opening up my Smirnov.
Oh, good lord.
Hey, I'm on
didn't realize.
vacation.
I didn't realize I was signing up for a drunk stream here. Oh, right. Ray range.
Me?
Yeah. Higher damage or higher crit?
Higher damage, please.
Fair. And... There we go. Alden work to reach just barely.
That's okay. We got Sarah.
Yeah. But she's no Alden. She doesn't have the 1,000,000 HP in defense.
Yeah, but she's pretty.
Yeah. I've never... You know, Dark Deity, the game with a 91 HP mage.
Yeah.
My god.
And even then, we have a mage that laughs in the face of even that.
Yeah, this complete... Where is the complete fucking Chad?
Top right, top left of Bianca.
Right there.
He is.
Yeah, that 106 HP.
It was basically like the perfect unit for a game like this.
Yeah. Like, honestly, Monroe's a unit that is just perfect. It's like, you want to see absurdity? Here's absurdity. And you know, speaking of, you know, Alden's skill, you know how we have Underdog in 3 houses, or
Been
Awakening
waiting for
3
this.
houses?
Yeah.
Just make Underdog be like, okay, they get a minimum of 4 stats.
Yeah.
You know how good that makes someone like Cyril as a personal?
I mean, he's already pretty damn good even without it.
Cyril's usually considered by most people mediocre as a unit.
No, not even close.
I thought
Cyril's
he was.
actually considered. Cyril is considered really good, actually.
Really, I remember hearing for
Just because he gets like point blank volley at C+ bows, which is like absurd.
Also,
Point
King
blank
Kuma,
volley is the
Peace.
Kuma, no
oh,
worries.
yeah.
There's no FF stream tomorrow. It's Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that's Sunday, not Saturday.
Yeah. And then from Sunday to Thursday, it'll be Final Fantasy. Or Final Fantasy.
Yeah. So don't worry, if you can't make it on Sunday, you've got plenty of time to pick up the slack.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure if I go with this at this pace that I'm going at for this entire 2 weeks, I can pretty easily beat Final Fantasy 5 and maybe Final Fantasy 6.
Effort duly rewarded.
It's like 5 days. Or 5 days of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Why do you even bother?
God damn.
What were we even talking about when we before that?
I forgot. Oh, we were talking about Cyril and how he's good because he's got point blank
Oh.
volley.
Yeah, because like point blank volley is like the guaranteed like double attack combat art.
It is.
Suppose. And that like literally like you just like you give Cyril Steel Blood Plus and just have him spam point blank volley and he just like destroys like a lot of part 1 and then like obviously he like gets the XP from that and he gets like just like he has no trouble meeting like certain like late game benchmarks.
Yeah.
All yours.
Like stats in Three Houses are not nearly as important as people think they are.
I can agree to that. Like, kind of overblow the shit.
Yeah.
If you're sure.
These Green Knights are fucking tanky.
Yeah, but I have a little thing called exact damage. Or slightly over.
Maybe
Yeah.
now I'll blend in.
Now, the plan for you now is... I don't like you. But you get crit anyway and die.
Yeah, we really don't like you, apparently.
Taste 102 damage, bitch.
It's all falling into place.
You know, imagine if Julie at FE4 had crit when she faced, like... Yes.
God.
Like
Like
has-
that, like Julius not already like super fucking strong for Julius.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like,
between the
oh,
eyes.
now I can deal 7 damage and crit.
Yeah.
Our enemies will fear us.
Actually, okay, we were talking about Cyril a bit earlier. Another unit that I've kind of like, well, a unit from Fates rather, that I've kind of grown like an appreciation for, is Odin.
Really?
We like everyone says that Odin is like so useless because like he's doing it at such a low level and it's like he's like really not like
He's really
super
only
impressive.
useless in Rev.
Wrong day.
Yeah,
to
because
play
like here's the
hero.
thing, you can give him like his bulk, his starting bulk is actually like surprisingly like decent. You can give him the Nosferatu tome and give him like an HP tonic or defense tonic, and he actually is able to like pretty handily like solo a good chunk of like chapter
Not bad.
10. No, not chapter 10, chapter 9. And like
Okay, the thing is, when people make fun of Odin, it's more for his performance in Rev than it is for...
people make just as much fun of him in Conquest too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I've not seen that, so...
Yeah. Yeah, like Odin, like he's not exactly like this like sleeper hit top tier unit or anything, but it's like he's actually surprisingly decent.
Yeah. I've always had a decent time with him. I also like to forge him long-ass weapon.
Yeah. That's kind of how you use him. Like you give him the Nosferatu tome for like enemy phase stuff, and then you forge him like a good like thunder tome for if you just need like a quick like burst damage on the player phase basically.
Yeah.
And then like you have a choice of either promoting him to sorcerer to keep the Nosferatu tome stuff, or you promote him to Dark Knight to just have like a really fucking good like high movement 1/2 range unit, or another high movement 1/2 range unit because you got Leo, but like it's so important to have like good 1/2 range and fates. That's why all the ninjas are so good, and that's one of the reasons
ninjas
why
are all top tier, and it's also because
yeah.
ninjas debuff the ever-loving fuck out of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, like, that's why all the news is good. And it's also one of the reasons why Xander and Realm are so good, because their personal weapons are just like no strings attached once you're range.
Fit for the throne.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've got it.
Good old
The gods
goddamn
can't help
Liberty.
you now.
Liberty gives no fucks.
I love her so much.
Now, press the attack.
Oh,
And
40.
here I thought I'd seen it all.
Yep. I have no idea what the level cap is, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It might be 99, but I don't know.
It don't really matter though.
Yeah, no,
Not like you're gonna reach it.
Yeah.
Also, I thought his skill said like 8%. Like, yeah, you just made the fucking
Yeah.
the tier 4 token.
You made the man spark a premature exodus. Which I don't even think that's how I don't even think that's what the fuck that was, but whatever.
I'm doing this purely because double crit champ.
I'm not up to speed on my Bible stuff. I'll
Oh,
admit.
I like that, like, for her specifically, it doesn't say critical on the side. Normally it'll just say critical on the side X HP bar.
Oh no, it does. It just like it was behind the Wyvern sprite for some reason.
Well, no, it also, it said it in her battle, like, right next to her, right, instead of, like, it got a special quote.
Oh.
It has a special, like, flair to it. Oh, I should have waited to, message. Wait. And there we go. I always forget that this game doesn't auto-equip. Oh. Pressed by accident. All good.
Yeah. There was something I was gonna say, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah, we're both, pretty much just watching Alexa just absolutely kill. Yeah, I see the critical in the middle right there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't say critical in text right behind the Wyvern.
That's weird.
And so
Okay.
far, it's only for Alexa. You're just tickling Fenton, and Fenton's just like, you know what? Fuck you.
Oh god.
It's a shame. You're so cute.
Then Sloan is just like, you know what? How
Oh,
much
funny.
do you like your opponents made like fried chicken?
God, that was so me.
God damn. Oh, Sarah's dead.
Yeah. Same.
Unless that misses, which it doesn't.
Even 95% accuracy.
Be reduced by 2. Oh, sweet. Fuck you.
Yeah.
What a fuck.
Oh, and of course they blocked the entranceway, those assholes.
Yeah. Okay.
If I must.
Monroe. Turn his ass into fucking
Just
pasta.
kindly cleanse this man from existence.
Monroe, please. Oh God. Garrick. There you go, mate.
Oh,
Thank you.
I remember what I was gonna say earlier. I don't know if you're going to do like more Ace Attorney stuff, like after we finish the Great Ace Attorney, but if you do, I cannot wait until we get to like the Apollo Justice, like the games with Apollo Justice. Because like
I might do
Apollo,
those on my own.
okay, because like fucking Apollo is like all the Ace Attorney protagonists have their own like
Thank you.
unique little brand of like snark, and I think Apollo's is like without question my favorite of the lot.
Does he have like
More
a
work?
dark that's just unmatched?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Like he's always got like the best
Please
replies
don't
and
put me
stuff
back in
too.
the barrel.
Please don't. Sorry, I just love Faust's quote.
Yeah.
Alright, Fenton, commit war crimes, flash down a healer.
Yes. There's a moment in Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies where it's like
Aye, that'll do.
I'm Blackwell says something like about like basically like saying something about like the witness or defender or something sparking an exodus from the crime scene or something, and or no they like cause like something about causing a mass exodus
Let's do it.
with like something or other, but like basically Apollo basically responds with this pressure makes me want to spark my own exodus out
Get
of the
on your
courtroom.
knees and beg.
God damn.
Yeah.
So far, every Ace Attorney, so far, every character I've seen in an Ace Attorney game, I just love. Like,
Yeah.
just for how hilarious they are, even if
This
they're...
is the power of like 95% character-driven story.
Yeah. You know, if you want something more serious but character-driven, once again, I'm gonna recommend Noja.
That's
And
that's the GNOSIA, right?
Right.
Okay. I'll definitely check that out later at some point.
It's got a joking name in the community that doesn't do it justice, but like in the RPG community, that doesn't do it too much justice.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
I'm all fired up.
it's kind of accurate, but at the same time, it's like... Oh, well, that was a misclick as well, but...
Oh.
Could
but
use
like,
some refining.
people jokingly call it RPG Among Us.
God.
Because it's like... Because it's a deduction game where, like, each different
Yeah.
round there's a different, like, you know... There's a different
You won't
person
feel a
who
thing.
is vicious, you know?
So basically just Danganronpa.
It's basically Danganronpa if the murderer could be a different murderer each time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My shield is yours.
you're stuck in, like, a loop that you're trying to get out of.
Okay.
Me?
I will confess I wasn't really the biggest fan of Danganronpa, but I will check that out.
I've never even played a Danganronpa game, I just know about it through Tumblr.
Yeah, it's one of those games where it's a like you learn more about it through just like fucking pop culture osmosis than you do from some games you actually play.
Pretty fucking much. But yeah, But yeah, the whole story of it is like you're stuck in some sort of time loop. You and each different like loop, there's a different person, different people who are the Noja.
How can I assist?
Sometimes you are Noja alongside people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like, and you have to like, with that, certain requirements to learn stuff about your other allies, other characters. And the game reaches its ending once you've found out every little character bit there is to know.
That's interesting. Okay.
And each round only lasts like 5 minutes. I mean, you can take it slow because there's no real timer. It's
Okay.
just the dialogue
So
box is fast.
like an oh, okay. So it's just okay.
So it's fast paced is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So don't freeze on me, game.
Stream, please.
There we go.
There we go.
You're done.
No crit chance, but she instantly kills, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Noja, it's one of my favorite games.
sure?
Another game, like,
Ready.
another game that I'd recommend is Lost Dimension, which is an RPG. Like an honest to God RPG.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you and your allies are climbing this tower to defeat this guy called the End before he starts the apocalypse.
Okay.
But in order to progress through his tower, you have to vote someone off at the end of each corridor.
Oh, what?
Yeah. But and among your group, there's traitors loyal to the end in
Oh.
your group that you have to figure out.
Okay. Okay.
Like, pretty much, I'm a fan of, like, you know, the deduction shit.
Yeah.
I love games about deduction and shit.
Yeah.
And games with high replayability that involve that shit.
Yeah.
Like Noja and Lost Dimension. And the great thing about Lost Dimension is that when you vote out a party member,
On the move.
you get them, like, they become an equipable item.
What?
So, they become, like, so they get killed and transferred into these things called materia.
Okay.
And you can equip those materia onto characters. And with that, you can use the skills that they've learned up to that point on that character.
Okay.
That guy's not too threatening. I just realized Irving has 98 HP.
Yeah, almost 100.
Father, give me strength.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Damn, okay. You know, sometimes I wish the crit was times 3.
Yeah.
It makes things so quick to kill.
Yeah. Plus, like, actual, like, crit stacking would be a lot more impactful.
Oh, yeah.
Drifter would actually have a purpose.
That's close enough.
Rose is queen of the 9% crits, I mean.
Yeah.
She keeps getting them.
Draw near to the light.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, buddy. Let's kill this guy, please.
Coming in hot.
God.
Also, I'm surprised Swords hasn't sent me the thumbnail for a stream already. Normally does that
Our
one.
enemies will fear us.
She said she was having a caffeine crash, so.
Oh, right, I remember.
I've got a
Yeah.
lot to learn.
Yeah.
Easily done.
God damn, okay. All of this amazing ability. So much. Like,
Thought you'd never ask.
Ready.
there we go. Molten Globe, please. Oh,
I'm
hell
all
yeah.
fired up.
Fired up. Woo! Still alive, Del.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay,
Sorry,
good.
I've run out of stuff to talk about.
I feel that. I fucking feel that. We've been chatty as hell today.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
good
won't
job.
feel a thing.
Won't feel a thing. Well, I mean, you're gonna instantly kill him. It's like you've just incinerated him. Yeah, he won't feel a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
the only
that's a
path to
tease
peace.
to have right fucking there.
Good lord.
You. Kill. And do this.
More work?
Please be more careful.
Heave!
Look at that, actually,
I'd like you better.
That was good, yeah.
I forgot that phase.
It's
Ow.
all falling into place.
If I must.
just kind of EXP farming at this point.
Kinda, yeah. So why the hell not? If they can't do anything, might as well EXP.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I choose to start these streams at 9:30 now.
Proudly meeting expectations.
39 strength.
Yeah. I keep half expecting these motherfuckers to come.
Yeah, they won't, don't worry.
Good, so they're not statues waiting to fuck me like a Vegas hooker.
No.
This should be fun.
Are you sure?
This game would have a very different kind of tone if that was the case.
Alright, all in, commit little war crime.
Chris.
Close enough. Love you, you funky little bastard.
And enough damage for a Rose to not have the kill. Not Caius either.
It has to be
What
a mage.
about yeah.
Yonka. We're gonna have a lot of money by the time we're done with it.
Yeah.
My shield is yours.
You'll...
Thought you'd never ask.
But yeah, there's not much to talk about with this chapter. It's just long in going through it, you know?
Yeah. They're definitely better maps in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I get the intent, but...
The hallways are too long, and there's not enough like diversity on the way there.
This could have been cut by 3, really.
Yeah.
Like, to quote Marky Joe 1990, the map size should be cut by 3.
Yeah.
God, it's been forever since 90.
Yeah.
I know he streams a fair bit now,
I
but...
will.
Yeah.
Easily done.
Does he stream on Twitch or does he stream on YouTube? I don't.
Twitch.
Or does? Okay.
Mostly streams on Twitch. He mostly plays SRPG Studio games.
Yeah.
He's like the king of
I
the
was
SRPG.
Yeah. Remember when I was in like that like Fire Emblem United Nations thingamajig that like it didn't end up working out.
Oh yeah, the thing that crashed before it could even like decide to do
Yeah.
jack shit.
Yeah. Marky Joe was in that, like representing his own like Discord like channel, Discord server, and I was actually able to talk to him for a bit. He's cool.
I used to talk to him pretty fairly on his own servers. That was back in like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and him would always have a debate about video length, because my biggest problem with him was like he didn't release frequently enough to only release like 3 minutes of content.
I could have done
That
that.
Yeah.
wasn't just a.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, you can at least show more of the chapter instead of just being through it. And he's like, shorter content's better.
Depends on what you're doing.
Yeah, and I was like, what you're doing is not good enough to be condensed. Just
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You're technically
I-
still a Let's Player, mate.
Stop poking me.
I do like Market Joe though. It's a
More work?
like legit. I don't think there's like
Great. Maybe you'll help.
I don't think I've ever met like anyone who's like legitimately just so I don't want to just say nice because that just makes it sound like not like I don't know what to worry about. But at the same time, I don't know what else. I don't know how else to put it.
He's genuine.
Yeah.
Like, he can be a crude motherfucker. I've listened to him.
Yeah. Well, it's just like but it's like you don't like. It's the kind of crude where it's like you don't walk away feeling like the person's like offensive or like trying too hard or whatever else. Also people like really don't like his like have you seen like his have you seen his
With every shot,
video on like
progress.
how should you design fire on maps?
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Like he's like little really like really dorky little like comedy bits. I don't know why. I don't know. Just people hated those, but I don't know. I thought they were charming.
They are charming.
Yeah.
Okay, that won't kill you if she crits. Oh yes, it will.
Creds, yeah, well.
Got half a chance to. And she doesn't. Because
Of course
fuck
he
me.
doesn't. Yeah.
Alexa, the beautiful dragon maid. God, I love it.
Yeah.
Liberty, just murder everything in sight. You're good.
Liberty is top tier milk.
Liberty. Absolute MILF. I kind of, you know, I say this pretty often, but I wish that I had more of an outreach in the.
Yeah, I can, yeah, I can totally, like, you don't really feel like you're kind of, like, like, super prominent in, like, the
I will.
community. I can
The
feel
thing is,
that.
I'm friends with a lot of the big people. Like, I talk to Gast a fair bit.
Yeah,
Gast will just randomly message me about shit, you know?
yeah.
I'm friends with Blazing Knight. I'm close.
You're more so just kind of, like, sort of like a behind-the-scenes kind of guy, I think.
Yeah, I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy, but I kind of want to be more, like, you know, forward, you know? Especially because,
Yeah,
like, 2012, or after 2020, we need more people that are, you know, camaraderie and shit.
yeah. Like people like something I really like about like I was about to say modern mecha, where it's like I don't know, I don't it feels weird saying modern mecha, but at the same time that's basically what it is. Like modern mecha is like he's become a lot more like mellow, I guess. He's like you know how like back in his like 2018 like 2017 2018 phase, he was like super hardcore like by the numbers
I
like
will.
this is like
I
this
will.
like you know what I'm trying to say. He's
Yeah.
mellowed out a bit more over the years. Like he like never in a million like back in 2018 I would never have expected Mecha to do like a unit field tier list with Professor Bobber.
Yeah. I need to get over my own, like, I'm gonna be honest, I need to get over my
In
own,
position.
like, you know, stuff with Bopper.
Yeah, that just
It's just, every time I look at his Twitter, I'm just like,
he's got some
you
weird
sure?
fucking takes. I mean, he's a cool guy.
yeah. We share a server with him, FED's Cypher.
Yeah.
I just never reach out to him. Because he
All
just
yours.
seems like that, like, and I'm not using this to dunk on him, like, Booty Bopper, if you see that, Professor Bopper, if you see this, I have nothing but respect for you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a lot of time when I see your Twitter, I see your videos, you kind of come off as that pretentious college professor.
Yeah, I mean like
And I say that with as much respect as you.
I've seen I've seen some of his live streams. I've also seen like more of this like he's like non-scripted stuff he's done with other people. Like he kind of is that, but like in kind of almost like the
Thought
like
you'd
the
never ask.
just like the he's tolerable about it basically. It's like yeah, this guy has like some really weird fucking takes, but it's like you can't help but like I don't know, just like it's like you shrug your head and like you smile and nod, but like nod to just kind of like brush him off, I guess is how you put it.
Father,
Yeah.
give me strength.
So yeah, I would love to just randomly outreach to the. There's a server of smaller FE tubers that I'm in that I need to really start being more active in.
Yeah.
Because they do charity streams
Uh-huh.
together, and I used to just post in their promotion because I got busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, remember that guy, the Averages, that I used to stream with for a bit?
Yeah.
Like, he started that server, and then he, like, disappeared because he had to go back to start doing work because, like, YouTube just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Which I get, you
I mean,
know?
I don't know. I think like if you're just trying to do YouTube as like a form of income, I think you've already like failed step one, for lack of a better way to put it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's because like fucking like I don't know, just like
well, the thing was
YouTube is consistently proven itself to not be a good form of income.
well, the problem was he was stuck in the middle of the pandemic when he was trying to do.
Wrong day to play
He had no
hero.
real
Yeah.
choice.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
And he did get a pretty semi-successful following. It's just that when the pandemic stuff started to slow down,
Yeah, it was a good following, but it wasn't enough
My
to pay the
shield
bills,
is
basically.
yours.
pretty fucking much, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll catch up later.
Roses level up.
That's kind of why I want to get into like
I'll blend in.
see if I can't like get into some form of like doing like art commissions or like some sort of commissions for like some sort of thing, because like people will actually pay. People actually will like. That's actually not a have bad form of income. Is like doing commissions like that because people will actually pay pretty decent prices.
They
Or
will.
something like that.
Honestly, artists are the most
Our enemies will
intact
fear
with
us.
each other part of the Fire Emblem community. Straight up right now.
Yeah.
It's on.
Like my friend Ramyon. You know who Ramyon is?
No.
Oh, all right.
Okay, you'll want to look her up on, like, Twitter. She does a lot of her stuff on Twitter. She's
Okay.
the Green Brigand's fiance.
Oh, okay.
And she's been doing art since, like, 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all fired up.
Well, she's Green Brigand's fiance. That probably means that I could just go to I just go to Guy's Twitter and like go from there. Oh,
Guy doesn't even post on Twitter. Guy posts on Twitter, like, he posts on Twitter about as frequently as like someone with Alzheimer's has their memory intact.
well, yeah, but I'm sure like I don't know.
I'm all
Why
fired
does he
up.
fall? Okay, Guy. Literally, okay, Guy.
Happened.
I just saw he follows Dream apparently. I don't know. Weird.
Oh, he's one of the Dreams followers.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
Is it like a just like ironic, just like kind of like
well, he
oh,
likes
it's
Dreams
fun.
content. He, like, legit likes content.
Does he?
Yes.
Effort duly rewarded.
I don't make a big deal out of it because I get into, like, stupid arguments over his shit all the time, like,
Yeah.
okay, the thing is, when I argue with Guy, he can be a bit pretentious
Yeah.
and kind of up his own, and I can say that because I'm friends with him, and
Yeah.
I can get away with that, just like how him and Steven, who can suck my fucking dick, get away with making fun of me on my fucking bowling.
I mean, to be fair, you kind of ask for it sometimes.
I do. I really do.
I'm all fired up.
My ultimate goal is to become like a prominent enough idiot in the community for people to insult behind like it just in their regular videos.
I'm all fired up.
Yeah, like,
If you ask me, that's the peak of popularity.
it is, like, again, like, thing is, my popularity isn't in my YouTube, it's in my connections.
Yeah. Like, you're just kind of like the guy who knows everyone, pretty much.
And, like, who people just randomly talk to, like, Goose randomly talks to me.
Yeah.
I hang out with Goose in her server on occasion.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Um,
I will.
Blazing Knight. Me and him talk on Twitter almost all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Or for a while we did.
You won't
Yeah.
feel a thing.
I talked with Lewis every so often on Twitter. Just I don't know. I fell off his content hard once he started focusing more on like the actual like voice actor bits in his countdowns. I don't know.
I get that. Well,
In position.
yeah. And then there's Zerk. Me and Zerk have an interest.
Is that interesting? As in like the Chaz Zerk kind of relationship, or is that like what does that mean?
Well, I started by actively, like, just messing with him on Twitter, like,
Oh.
the fun kind of messing with him, like, not where I was being malicious,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Or like what you think is just harmless, but is actually kind of insensitive, like Chaz sometimes.
not to Chaz's level,
Oh.
but it's like, we just started with messing with each other, and like, then it's like we genuinely start bouncing ideas off each other.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then I get into actual debates with him. It's kind of fun at times.
Yeah. Zerd seems like someone who's like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it.
Yeah, I get you.
He seems like a far cry from Matt, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, no, he would legit think Matt is the devil.
Yeah. I just like fucking like okay, like I was like having an idea for like something of like what was it? Just I was like listening to some video about Fire Emblem Fates, and I got struck with an idea for like something to try for a game, and no, actually, I guess I can ask. I guess I can pick your brain over this too. So like I got sort of inspired by like by Niles and Nyx in Fire Emblem Conquest sharing like the exact same two base classes.
Yeah.
Just that like Niles starts as an outlaw and can reclass in Dark Mage. Oh god. Whereas Nyx is a Dark Mage that can reclass into an outlaw. And basically like if so basically these are like sort of like the rules. For simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna call like Outlaw, Archer, and Dark Mage just regular mage. Basically archers would have like okay, so 5 movements would be sort of like the standard for most like footlock classes. Archers would have 6 movements, and bows would be like 2 to 3 range.
Yeah.
And then mages would just have like regular movements. They had like regular movements, but they would have permanent 1-2 range, and also there would be no resistance stat. So magic would basically just be like true damage. And
like everyone in a way.
Yeah, sort of, yeah. And basically like I was trying to ask Matt like what do you think would be more interesting with that rule set, like an archer that could like benefit from occasional mage perks, or a mage that could benefit from occasional archer perks. Like basically like an archer like what would be like I wanted to like I don't know. Like basically I was like trying to pick his brain like if one of those would be more interesting than the other, or if it's not really even that much of a difference to really like fret over. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I get ya.
Yeah, and then he starts pointing out this fucking like all the fucking like flaws and like the freaking like the system. I'm like, can you just have faith that I'll figure out how to make this work and just answer the fucking question?
Yeah.
I didn't ask you what the flaws in my thing were.
No, like I feel like that's one of the things that Matt like. I think he thinks that being as critical as he is thing.
But it's not.
Yeah, like.
Plus, I feel like he should know better by now, especially with me.
I mean, I've had to go off on both of you.
Yeah.
Like.
That's kind of why I've stopped wanting to like do live streams with like him and you, because I just don't want to subject you to like our potential arguments.
I mean, you guys, funny enough, do behave when you're on the streams together, and when you guys do
Yeah,
an
it's
argument, you guys haven't argued in forever.
Yeah, but just. You know what? To be frank, I'm kind of amazed that like no one in the GC has told us to kiss already. With like how we get into like these like really bitter arguments within like give it like 4 hours and we're like right as rain again.
Yeah, I know, right? Good job.
Give me strength.
Actually, how funny would okay, never mind. I was gonna say how funny would it be if Matt was in the chat, but the whole time we were going off on him like that.
Yeah, no, the chat's empty, but you know, we're just having fun with each other, you know?
Yeah.
That's today's whole thing. We're just chilling. We're vibing.
Yeah, so it's a super chilled stream today.
Yeah, I started my winter break vacation, and I'm just enjoying my fucking self.
Yeah.
Ready.
Another thing that irks me about Matt is that it just feels like he's like so fucking like anti-Kaga nowadays.
The problem,
Which like,
yeah,
I think FE5 just fucking broke him.
it did. It really did. Like, that. If you're listening, with all due respect, man, FE5 broke.
Yeah. I also feel like he takes like fucking like fan opinion way too fucking seriously.
I think so
In
too.
position.
Like sure, like maybe I'm never in a million years am I going to argue that FE5 is perfect. And sure it's like the fan favorite game, and sure it's like really fucking janky sometimes, but like even if like it didn't live up to fan hype, but like who gives a shit?
Yeah. So I'm doing this just for the chance of.
Yeah.
Good job. Crit. Nope. Still gonna be good EXP though. Ooh, nice. But yeah,
Here I thought I'd seen it all.
to be honest, people take like it's not just a Matt issue; it's a everyone issue.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, for how much he rails against Twitter, I feel like he'll feel right at home sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, he said that his big like social media forum is Reddit.
Sometimes that's even worse, to be frank.
Yeah,
As someone who uses Twitter, I feel like I'm allowed to say that.
I use Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm still a Facebook guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
The only real reason I even started using Twitter to begin with was because like I wanted to start following a lot of people who I was like watching on YouTube.
yeah.
And like a lot of them stopped
You won't
using
feel a thing.
Facebook, and they just like moving it almost exclusively to Twitter for that. So I was like, I'll make it Twitter just to little better follow them.
Oops. That was a crit. The king.
You know what? Oh, what's up?
Well, Varric has a cool animation.
Yeah, he does. Even if he's definitely not that heavily armored in his actual like portrait.
Yeah, but as you were saying about like
How
a
can I
good
assist?
topic.
Yeah. Something like one final thing I want to rant about it with Matt. He fucking like he seems to have like this like sometimes it feels like he thinks he's the end all be all when it comes to like what's good for like game design and what isn't.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's something that a lot of the community still struggles with. That
I guess,
pretentiousness.
yeah. Like here's the thing, like
Are you sure?
I'm a firm believer that like there is no such thing as objectively good or bad design in any form of fiction. You can make most shit work. Like
Yeah.
like the way I see it, like fiction is like built upon like personal preferences, and like so long as different people are differently wired to enjoy different things, there cannot be objectively good or objectively bad fiction.
In position.
Yeah. Yeah, like exactly.
Yeah.
The whole thing about preferences is that they are preferences.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this now. Okay, if you die, Garrick, it's worth it. And you're dead. You're gonna die here. You're bound to totally die here. Especially with a double crit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Sure,
R.I.P.
bungled
Garrick,
this.
but knew you well.
Yep.
Whatever it takes.
Give me 10 minutes, I'll forget you're in the game.
Ooh.
Exactly.
And a dodge. Fuck you. I'm just gonna keep tempting fate and dealing no damage with Alexa. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
She's there, I might as well.
Yeah.
Please gain magic. Damn it.
Been waiting for this.
I'm actually not really sure if she hasn't had the growth. I don't know.
She
I'm
does.
gonna look that up. Does she? Okay.
Yeah, like, let's take a quick look. Oh wait, no she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Yeah, I was gonna say, good lord.
Okay, I thought she did.
More work?
I'm glad you're okay.
gotten pretty much everyone up there now who's gonna be up there, aside from. But pretty much got this.
Yeah.
And then we'll be in the last, like, 3 chapters of the game.
You know, there's something else I want to say about, like, the whole, like, objectively good, objectively bad design thing. Not related to map, but just, like, kind of, like, in general. Like, I feel like as long as people focus strictly on what is and or isn't fun for the player, like, I feel like that's why, like, sort of, like, the modern gaming industry is kind of, like, stagnated as of late. Because that's just all we're focusing on. Instead of trying to, like, what am I trying to say here? Like, we're just focusing on, like, what's fun rather than actually using this medium as, like, an art form.
Yeah. And one of the things that I feel fucks with that is our hyper focus on realistic graphics. Like, a lot of, unless you're an indie game, you kind of don't get the respect to, like, you know, to a creative art style. Like, you know that new Star Ocean game?
Yeah.
People were making fun of it because it's like the graphics didn't look realistic, and I'm like, it looks like it's supposed to, you cocksuckers.
Yeah, like, good lord.
Shut the motherfucking hell up, okay? If it looked too realistic, I'd find it boring. Star Ocean has never looked that realistic.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
When did, like, the whole, like, the Final Fantasy, like, 8-ish was when, like, the whole, like, Final Fantasy realistic art style thing kind of started, right?
More like 10.
I guess, but, like, you can see remnants of it in 8. Like, 10 is where they basically, like, fully embrace it, pretty much.
Yeah. Please do not crit the child. Crit the child. Fuck you.
Guess I wasn't ready.
Fortified reduced by 2.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but I hope we don't, like, lose here when we're so close. Because if he keeps critting, that's gonna be a problem.
I mean, look at his HP. He's almost dead.
Yeah, but just,
Unless there's a phase 2 that you're not telling me
No,
about.
no, there's not.
Oh, good. We can just kill this guy right here.
That would be something I would tell you about up front.
On the move.
And also, if Matt was telling, if it was Matt playing this game blind, then that would be something I would hide from him.
God damn. Oh, rip slow.
I misplayed my hand.
Yeah, for how underwhelming Varric is as a villain, you gotta admit he's a pretty decent fight.
He is.
Here.
Hey, Monroe. It's time.
Set us free.
Be honored that I'll
That
kill you
helps.
myself.
That's a pretty good quote to end this on. Oh, he didn't die.
No.
Damn it.
And hey, he didn't crit that first hit. And if he crits the second hit, doesn't matter. He still lives. Ooh. Now
Alright,
can. Ooh.
Father, give me strength.
Okay, that's a pretty cool thing that's been on.
Yeah, that is too. Right. And
Alright, I grossly underestimated how long this chapter was, but hey, we did it.
we did it. Yeah, that took a whole hour.
Good lord.
Come on.
I can say that's the last, like, really long chapter in the game, though, I can promise you that.
Yeah, so you think 26 and 27.
Yeah.
So you think next
Like,
one could just be the
26
finale?
26 might take a bit, but 27 should be pretty short.
Okay. Yeah, so I might do a Dark Deity stream on Wednesday.
Okay. Oh shit, right, we have dialogue reader, I forgot about that.
Tear down the nation. My family has worked centuries to make it worth a damn. Centuries of work that you undid in a manner of
It's time for a shift, Varric. The degeneracy of your name shall crept forward through the years. A kingdom unchallenged became a kingdom ripe with the greed of House Valdistar.
Fools!
Well, Bjorn Brack comes to unseat me. At least I can rest easy. Lexi will prove me the greatest leader of our age. Any whelps you spawn are destined for weakness.
Oh, give it a rest. Using your final breaths to proclaim how you've won is pathetic even for you, Varric.
Lost Varric. Stranglehold on the people of Delia is over. Ah, but I haven't. I have unleashed a power far greater than any I possess. Just too weak to see it. It will bring glory to Delia in ways you could never perceive.
Yourself. We've known about your little sorcerer friend for months.
Be able to stop him. Enjoy your defeat.
Even in death, he goes out like a bitch.
Yep. Oh.
Tower of Solace.
Wait, is it supposed to end like that?
Yeah.
Okay, that was... See, that was jarring to me.
Yeah,
So...
it's a weird way to go out, but yeah. Oh, yeah, right, forgot about this. Fuck this. What was that?
Bummer.
The air feels dead, like a cellar that hasn't been opened in years. Maeve, Corvin, any elven funny business going on in that puny human that my puny human body can't comprehend?
A moment, please.
I'm thinking.
This shouldn't be possible. What shouldn't be? I have to be sure. I need a minute.
You can't be serious.
Great.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Great. Even the scholar types are banging their heads on the wall. Sarah? Samara?
I'm afraid I've got nothing as well. I've never seen a spire look like this.
It doesn't. What do you mean? What we're seeing here isn't the spire of the living. It's another reality bleeding into ours. As if we're stuck in between our world and the astral. I thought that wasn't possible.
That's correct.
As I said, it shouldn't be. I've been spending every waking moment with soul anchors for weeks. Astral plane is where the souls and the anchors reside. Where our own souls reside.
I met an astral seeker once. It's not unheard of to pass through the astral plane.
Though they do so alone and briefly.
There are dozens of us. The raw power it would take to keep us in for even a brief moment is unfathomable. I hate to say it, but if we're stuck at the bottom of a tower with no way out, we climb. There's something going on up there, that's for sure.
We must.
We should try to find a way up to the tower before this gets worse.
I knew that Varric wasn't the final step. Let's see this through.
The Thaylan just appearing there for no reason.
Yeah. You know who hasn't appeared in forever?
Who?
Iris.
Yeah.
Like, Iris and Ren just don't exist.
Iris and Ren are just, yeah.
Like, they literally don't exist.
That's another reason why I want there to be a sequel, because those two are just kind of like Iris especially, they kind of like, her introduction, it looks to me, it kind of like implied that she was going to be more important to the story than she ends up being.
Gonna see I have to sell if anything. Okay, it was just that.
It was just that.
Right. Gonna buy some tier 3 tokens.
By all means. Bye. Never mind. Oh, we already have 2, never mind.
Yeah. Tier 3.
Tier 4 plus 1. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Oops. On those 2 at least, anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so 3/4 of the way there.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, Liberty, you'll get this tier 1 token for tier 3 for Cosmic Crash.
I approve of the mage supremacy.
Yeah. And you know
literally all the mages in this game are so fucking good. The worst of them is probably Sarah, but even then Sarah's still pretty solid.
Oh yeah, Sarah's pretty good. I mean, the problem is you can't compete when Alden fucking exists.
Yeah, or Monroe.
Yeah. Okay, all of these are tier 2. Except for tier 4, who's tier 3.
Okay, time for a last little round of bonds.
Yeah, okay. Take a look. Okay, I'll be Alexa, you be Monroe.
Okay. I'd ask, did you forge your own armor, Alexa?
You got that right.
I did. What gave it away?
Well, your father's the only one that... Well, your father's only one of the most famed blacksmiths in all Delia.
I was being facetious, Monroe.
Very nice.
Ah, I should have known. And at any rate, the craftsmanship is excellent. You should be very proud.
I am, but thanks. No, you didn't have to tough it out all this way. The position your father is in, you could have easily rode out the storm and struck out when the dust settled.
Back on the subject of my father again, are we?
All I'm trying to say is, you didn't have to jump in and get your hands dirty. So why'd you do it? The optics?
The optics, as you say, weren't so attractive when I had my first run-in with this group of deserters smuggling themselves across the Barrel Sea.
Why then?
I suppose I don't know. If you want me to say I stayed out of the goodness of my heart, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
I'd like to think it was, even if you can't see it. That's what Delia needs right now. Between you, Sloan, and your father, you got a real chance to build something better than Varric's, Delia. For all of us.
That's assuming we succeed in putting an end to all this madness.
We will. That's one oath to Varric I intend to keep. When that happens, I trust the future of Delia is in good hands.
Then perhaps you trust too easily.
Don't think so.
I don't, actually. I've seen my fair share of treachery, in and out of Durvan. But after everything we've been through, you've earned my trust. Stay down on yourself all you want. Fact is, I trust you, and you're gonna have to live with that.
Yes, it seems I will. For your sake. I hope for your sake, I hope I remain worthy of it.
All your life has prepared you to. Trust me, I know you will. Alright, Alexa and Rose.
I'll be Rose.
Alright.
All or nothing.
All or nothing.
All or nothing.
All or nothing.
How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel ready to take on the world.
Been waiting for this.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
But what if I'm not ready to be so confident?
Huh?
Excuse me?
I just...
What?
Come again?
I know we've been working on it, and I think I'm starting to feel more comfortable in my own skin. I've done a lot of impressive things. We're doing important work. But I don't know if I have anything to offer other than my bow.
You know the funniest thing? I can't hear a word you're saying right now. La la la, la 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 la, not listening.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me. I'm being serious right now, Alexa.
La 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 la, I don't listen to little girls who don't respect themselves and how strong they are. My god.
Ugh, you're the worst.
Hey, I think I just heard something. Did I? Nope. Must have been the wind.
Fine, maybe I'll just swing the other way and become extremely overconfident, just like you.
Oh yeah?
Now you have my attention.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that wasn't called for.
Rose, if anyone I know deserves to believe in themselves, even if it's a little more than they should, it's...
You think so?
You really think so?
Of course I do.
Thank you. You make me feel proud, you know that?
Of course I know that. It's what I do. Say it with
All
me.
or nothing.
All or nothing.
Yep.
I've seen lesbian porn straighter than this.
Oh god, Alright, I'll be Sloan if you want to stay Monroe.
Yes, yes.
Alright. And there they stood, giants.
And there they stood. That's right. Good taste. Didn't figure you for the literature type.
Only gets harder from here.
That's assuming we make it out of this waking nightmare.
We'll make it. I've come to think we're somewhat invincible.
You always thought you were invincible. Or you always thought you were invincible. I don't know where this come to think business coming from.
We have always been, though. I did 1,000 things wrong and was never truly punished for it. Not like others are.
Absurd.
You don't have to make apologies for the status of your birth any more than they do. We exist as we are. What other choice do we have?
That's cute.
Lies coming from a man who spent a goodly deal of his life treating those beneath him like dirt.
You live and you learn. I'm doing my best to do more of the latter right now, but we only know of what we're taught. I refuse to feel guilty that my eyes weren't opened sooner. I was written off by others as soon as I wrote them off myself.
That's fair. I like this new Monroe. Someone who could lead a kingdom, I think.
Explain.
What are you saying?
I don't want to lead Monroe. If it comes down to one of us taking the reins, I think it should be you.
Do you mean that?
I do.
Thank you, Sloan. Your confidence means a great deal to me. Not without my own doubts.
I know, but you'll have good people around you. I'd be honored to call you my king.
I will have to think on this. I don't know that I feel ready myself, but if it comes to be what needs doing, I will.
Good. I like all these like endgame convos.
Yeah,
Like they're really nice.
yeah. That conversation also kind of highlights why I like Monroe so much, because he is a jackass, but it's like he's not what's the word? He's not super malicious, and he's also not he's self-aware, basically, I guess.
He is, yes. Alright, I'll be Fenton for this, you be Sloan?
Yeah. Benson, there you are. I've been looking for you.
You what?
You have been? At your call, Lady Sloan.
So polite. A little etiquette never hurt anyone, now did it? At any rate, I have a gift for you.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Fred haven't prepared anything in return.
That's quite alright. I meant for it to be a surprise. But I can only give it to you on one condition.
Huh?
And what might that be?
You must keep it a secret. At least the fact that it came from me. I wouldn't want to make any others jealous. Some in our party can be a bit sensitive about that sort of thing.
Lady Sloan, humbled and honored. I assure you these lips are sealed tight as stone.
Very good. Here, I think you'll enjoy this.
Ooh, such a finely crafted box. What's in it? Some kind of wax?
That, my dear Fenton, is artisan beard balm, crafted by none other than yours truly. I made it with a choice bit of lard from the dragon we slew, as I understand it's customary by your folk.
Varden's beard.
Customary? By the Black Abyss. The rare ancient tradition. How under terror did you learn to make this?
I'll be in my back home. Hunting for beehives gave me an excuse to be outside, and there were plenty of bees in the outer ranches. Crafting all those things, bombs, candles, soaps, I think it kept me sane in those days.
Incredible. I shall spend the next stage contemplating how I might repay you.
No need for anything of the sort.
Mind if I try it right now?
Go right ahead.
Wow. I've never used anything so fine. That smell? When I get home, I'll need my axe to pry the sheilas off me.
That's cute.
Oh my, what have I unleashed upon the poor dwarf women of the world?
I'm unstoppable.
Finest smelling, softest bearded, most moisturized dwarf this age has ever known. Oh, look out below!
You are far too much, Fenton. Far too much.
I like all these like end game conversations with,
Yeah.
because I think
Nice
we're
and
not.
thorough.
Yeah. What?
What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say because I think by these next two chapters we're gonna be kind of out bonds.
Yeah, we've already reached several A ranks.
Yeah. All right. Which one do you want to do?
I'll be Sarah.
Okay. Sometimes I think an already hear the heralds. Sojourn falls to the princesses of Aramor.
How about Sojourn liberated by Delian revolutionaries?
Alongside two princesses of Aramor?
That's a detail that might be better left out of histories.
Not likely.
Not sure you'll be so lucky. Corbin would be the one to talk about that.
Believe me, we've talked. What will you do
After this is over?
after we've won?
That is a refreshing bit of optimism. Well, assuming I'm still in one piece, I think I'll return to Concordio.
Don't you worry you'll be arrested?
Well,
Not with a pardon from two princesses.
I'm not sure we'll have that power, Caius. How Darius will react once he's learned our full story remains to be seen.
Well, pardon or no, home is home.
And what if you're recognized?
By the townsfolk? Hopefully I will
not
be.
likely.
As far as the other soldiers go, I'm afraid anyone who knew of my desertion has more than likely perished. We were never far from the front lines of any battle, well before the incident at Swift Harbor.
And I'm glad you fled when you did.
Won't you return whatever your uncle decides?
I don't know.
As you, the people would be outraged. They so much as a hand on you and all of Aramor may as well rise to your defense.
I suppose that's what I'm worried about. My people have seen enough bloodshed. Can I justify an ounce more just to see the inside of the royal palace again?
Hold on.
Respectfully, Princess, I don't think you need to justify anything. Serve your people faithfully, home and abroad. Your home is your home. If your people want to make sure you're welcome there, that's their right.
I only hope it won't come to that.
Likewise, I'm not sure that King Darius would put much stock into the testimony of a deserter, but if I can be of any help, I will be. You can count on it.
I know I can. You've not let me down yet.
I can easily say the same. So can all of your people. Seems to me there's not any use in changing that now.
No, there's not.
Alright, and checking down
I
here
think
for...
I think
no,
that's
there's
it.
not.
Zach, actually, there's something like I wanted something something else regarding I guess a sequel to this game. We've only after this game is over, we've only really solved half the conflict because you recall King Darius of Aramor was the one who actually started all this.
Yeah, so the conflict's like only half over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like still have the other half to solve.
Yeah, which granted, Varric is definitely the one who's more at fault here because sure he was fighting back at first, but that's by now it devolved so much farther into just simple self-defense.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, that's we still have another evil king to take down at some point.
Yeah, this is a pretty big. There's a lot left over.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that about does it.
Yeah, so, thanks everyone who came by, like King Kuma, and a couple of bots. And, I will see you all tomorrow for Fire Emblem Three Houses Iron Man. Because we're finally starting Silver Snow.
Yeah, after the fiasco that happened that fucking, last time.
That still hurts me because that was on the second to last map.
Yeah. At the very least, it was still an interesting conversation, because Nock knows how to keep things lively.
Oh, he does.